So your disposal's messed up and you don't know how to replace it? It's okay. Get your multi-screwdriver. Let's get to work. Before we get started though, I want to let you know that if you stay to the end of the video, I'll let you in on some tips and tricks to keep your garbage disposal running tip-top shape and smelling fresh as a daisy. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to check the sink. Make sure there's nothing in there. I don't mean just water. Get any water out of there, because as soon as you remove that disposal, it's all going to fall on your face. But also you want to remove things like dirty dishes, because you don't want a sharp knife falling on your face either. So make sure the sink is empty. So that's safety first. That's the first thing out of the way. Next thing you want to do is you want to crawl up underneath the sink, get real comfortable with the disposal, give it a big old hug, reach around behind it and unplug it. That way you know it doesn't have any power. The one I'm working with today is that kind that you unplug. There are older ones that you don't unplug, you have to hardwire them. And if you have one of those, you look on the bottom part of the garbage disposal, you'll see a little door with a screw in it. You want to go kill the breaker first. Make sure you kill the breaker so there's no power at all possibly going to the garbage disposal. And then you want to get your multi-screwdriver. You want to take the little door off. Once you get the door off, take the wire nuts off the wires, take the screw off the ground screw, take off the Romex connector, and pull the wires out. You're basically unplugging it from inside of the disposal versus I'm just pulling it out, unplugging it from the wall. After that, if you have a dishwasher in your house, you'll see a flexible dishwasher line connected to the upper part of the disposal. What you want to do with that, you want to take your screwdriver. Usually it's a screwdriver, sometimes it's a pair of pliers. You want to release that clamp, whether you have to unscrew the screw or squeeze the little things together on the clamp and pull the clamp back away a little bit from the disposal and remove your drain line. Now there's going to be water in this drain line. It's going to be nasty water. So either catch it in a container, let it spill all over the cabinet if that's your thing, or what I did is I took it and I secured it up against the wall where it wouldn't fall out anywhere and let the water spill. And that's your dishwasher drain. Once you get that done, then you can move on to your actual drain under your sink. There's two screws holding a bracket on there. You want to take those two screws out, and then your plumbing is loose. You can pull it right out. There's nothing else really holding it in there. There should be a rubber gasket in there. Now you've got all the plumbing undone, and now the only thing is to get the disposal itself disconnected from the sink. You want to do that by locating on the top part of the disposal, there's a lock ring. This lock ring, the one that I have, is a thicker kind, and they make different styles, but most of them will have some type of a locking ring, and they all work the same. And what you want to do with that, you take your screwdriver, and usually there's a place in there you can put your screwdriver in for leverage. Hold your garbage disposal and rotate that ring until the disposal drops. You want to make sure you have your hand underneath it, catch it, and set it into the cabinet. Now if you want to take a pee break, now's the time to do it, because you've successfully removed the old garbage disposal. Just don't run any water in this sink. Use the bathroom sink. Okay, so for reassembly, you want to go ahead and replace the little rubber. The new disposal should come with a rubber ring. You want to go ahead and replace that on your drain. It's not super important, but it's probably better that you do that. If you got it apart anyway, you may as well go with brand new rubber. Okay? Now, looking at the new disposal itself, you'll see on the little place where the dishwasher hooks up, a lot of them have this. In this case, it's got an orange piece of tape over it. It's got a warning label. You can read it if you want, but basically, if you do not have a dishwasher that needs to be hooked up. If you didn't unhook a dishwasher drain line, then you can skip forward a little bit. But if you have a dishwasher like I do in this case, behind that sticker, you want to remove that sticker, and behind that sticker there's a plug. If you look down from the top of the disposal, you should be able to see that plug. And we got to get that out of there, because otherwise your dishwasher won't drain. If you don't take that out, what's going to happen is you're going to run your dishwasher and it's going to leak all over your floor, and then you'll be searching my videos for why is my dishwasher leaking, and it could have been prevented by putting the disposal in properly. But what you want to do is you want to remove the sticker, take a screwdriver, give it a good tap, maybe two, and that plug should pop right out. Make sure to remove it from the body of the disposal, or it'll be rattling around inside and it just sound horrible, and you got to remove it later. So now that's out of the way, you can the next step is to install the disposal. We're going to do everything in the reverse order that we did taking it out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to hold the disposal up there, put that and secure that lock ring back. You can lock it back, take your screwdriver and tighten it up. Once you've got that hooked up, you can go ahead and go up top and put on your dishwasher line. Make sure your dishwasher, the line should have a loop in it, or at least go up above your P-trap and then come back down to your disposal. You want to slide that drain line back on the disposal where you removed it from. Put your washer, your clamp back on there, whether it be the squeeze clamp or the one you got to screw. But you put your clamp back on there so your drain line doesn't fall off. Okay. The next step after that, you make sure your drain is on there with the new washer you just put on there. You put your drain line in there, slide the little clamp forward. Use the new screws that came with your disposal and put those in there. Put your new screws in, tighten them down. Tighten them down pretty tight. Okay. Once that's done, you're back to the electrical part. If you had to remove the door and unwire your old disposal, run your new wire back in, put on your Romex connector, black wire to black wire, white wire to white wire, ground wire to the screw, put your door back on. If you are like me and you got the kind that plugs into the wall, you just plug it in. That's not rocket science. And like any job you do, always when you're done, test it, run some water, make sure it's not leaking, flip on the switch, make sure it runs. Okay, just check it afterwards. And with that, you're done. You done got your disposal in. Pretty good, right? Now that you've got it in, now for those tips and tricks I promised you. I've heard people say that you can use lemon juice in your disposal to clean it. Well, lemon juice doesn't clean it. It makes it smell good. Okay, so if your disposal is smelling, it's, sometimes they get stuff in there that starts stinking. You can use lemon juice to make it smell better, but that won't clean it. You should clean it first, then use the lemon juice to get rid of the smell of the cleaner. You can clean it by using ice cubes. You just take ice cubes, you put them down in the disposal, turn the water on, turn the disposal on, and let it just grind it up, because the little chips of ice can kind of chip away at the loose food that's stuck in there and pull that out of there. Another trick that I've used for getting stuff out of the disposal is take some dish soap, regular dish soap, because that stuff it's kind of slippery, and you put it down in there and that kind of lubes up everything down in there. Put the stopper on the disposal and fill your sink like halfway up with cold water, and flip on the disposal and pull the plug at the same time. And as the disposal's spinning and it's pulling water down and everything's lubricated and all the soap gets in there, it's good stuff. Cleans it out real good. And then you can put lemon juice after that to make it smell all lemony and fresh. Some other tips is things not to put down your disposal. Don't put any kind of rice or anything like that that's going to swell up and clog up your drain. That stuff should not be going in there. Other things that shouldn't be going in there are things with strands on it, like celery or or banana peels, how they got those little strings. Don't put that in there because that wraps around the teeth, and the teeth don't work, and then it just gums it all up. And I wouldn't recommend putting peelings of any kind, whether potato peelings, onion peelings. Just don't peel in there, okay? So that'll keep your disposal running top notch, keep it smelling fresh, and hopefully you won't have to do this again for many years. So if this helped you out, let me know in the comments. If it didn't, let me know in the comments. If there's something specific you want to see me cover, let me know, and we'll do it in another video. So I guess you can put your tools away and clean up, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.